This broadcast is copyrighted 2005 by the Team Sportscast Network. Any copying, reproduction, redistribution, modification, or rebroadcasting in any manner is expressly prohibited without the written permission of the Team Sportscast Network, LLC.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is the CPL World Tour UK stop hosted by Game Frontier. TSN Adam Russo. Here to my right is Joe Miller, and we are ready to do some painkiller action right here. It is the lower bracket semifinals. We've got two matches happening at the same time. We're going to try and keep you updated on what's going on with Zacubus and Strider. But for this match, we are going to be bringing you Stermy and ZYZ. This one's going to be an amazing match. Number 3 versus number 4 seed in this year tournament, Joe. Let's talk about a little bit, what's their most recent matches in the last couple World Tour stops? Where have they placed?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've had Sweden and we've had the USA the last two stops. Both times, actually, ZYZ has finished higher than Stermy. I think in Sweden we had Stermy finishing 5th, ZYZ finishing 3rd. And then over in the USA we had ZYZ in 4th and Stermy in 5th. So it's always good, but I believe we are live anyway now.
Adam, we're live.
DM1v1 meatless. So off we go.
All right, so why don't you take it away there? I'm going to quickly get mine set up here.
Okay, so the NVIDIA spotlight straight away onto Stermy as he goes through into for the silver armor. He's got a bit of his gold armor left, looks like a bit of mega health as well left on him. He's got the silver there, picks it up, and also the mega health as well. Going to go down into bronze. The score is currently 1-0 to Stermy. He's going to go now outside into the loading docks, shaft out, and it takes down ZYZ there, making it 2-0. Rocky jumps up onto the gold armor platform and picks that up. We are 2-0 up now, and it looks like he's going to chase him down again. Stermy after ZYZ there, as ZYZ just trying to escape onto the silver armor up on the high platform in that silver armor room now, and Stermy's trying to get his rockets up to him as he drops down now. ZYZ into the lower part of that room. Stermy not managing to take him out though and having to back away and pick up that silver armor, Adam.
All right, following ZYZ, going to get the Intel NVIDIA spotlight, both of them coming together to bring you this coverage. ZYZ is on his way now over towards the silver armor, going to get shut down by Stermy, slows him down right there with the shaft. ZYZ popped up into the air, flied by Stermy, completely destroyed right there by that electro driver. Extremely powerful lightning burst right to the head. So now it looks like a score of 3-0 in favor of Stermy, pulling out very strong at the beginning of this match here, Joe, but ZYZ has just missed a jump for the mega health. So, you know, he seems to be a little bit rusty here. We're going to see if he can get into his full stride as the game progresses.
Indeed, I've seen ZYZ has actually been practicing with Strider, so I know that he will be warmed up. They've been practicing for a good half an hour, so maybe just not on top of his form today or whatever. But anyway, it is 3-0. NVIDIA spotlight is on Stermy still as he goes outside into the loading docks, firing stake nades everywhere he goes there, just covering his back, dropping grenades behind him as well. And he's just waiting for that gold armor to spawn, just switching between the loading docks and that bronze armor room. As the gold armor spawns, it's on his spot now. ZYZ nicks in front of him, gets that gold armor. Stermy going for the attack, tries to get him with the electro driver, but ZYZ just dropping down and away through the teleporter now, and away from the wrath of Stermy though. Stermy goes into that silver armor room, trying to chase him down to no avail though, and has to retreat in the end. He's only got the bronze armor and 88 health.
Yep, going to be doing a little check out here. Basically, it looks like they both got about 100 armor, but ZYZ sweeps in, grabs the gold, does 1-2 rockets, and takes down Stermy. So ZYZ now putting himself on the board for the first time this game. 3-1 is your score. ZYZ has the silver and the mega. He's going to come out into the loading dock area, chasing down Stermy, who is going through the teleporters one after another, and CYZ has now completely lost him, but decides to go for the gold armor instead. That's going to give him a good advantage now with 150 health and the gold armor. Chasing down Stermy, he's going to try and find him, but Stermy's using those teleporters to a really good job so far.
He is indeed. He's moving around the map really fluidly. He's not missing a step at the moment, just covering his back with the grenades, and ZYZ coming in behind him in the vent room. He's taking a good hit with a rocket now. Stermy is going to go down, manages to escape with only 6 health, picks up Soul Shard, trying to escape desperately. ZYZ seems to be chasing him now. He's giving up the chase, and Stermy picks up that silver armor there. Probably better if he went after him though, ZYZ. Stermy only on 49 health now, 140 armor. He needs to get some Soul Shards. He's going to go and jump down for the ones that spawn in that bronze armor room, and just he's just switching around between the corridors, between the main rooms in this map, and he seems to be doing well so far. 3-1 is the current score in favour of Stermy there as he picks up the silver armor. Nvidia Spotlight switches to ZYZ as he comes in the silver armor room, chasing down Stermy, almost getting fried there by the electro driver off Stermy, and now has to back away once again, settling for the bronze armor and only 56 health. Looks like the gold could be about to spawn any second now. ZYZ in the pole position for it. Mid-air crucifixion there. Strider jumping up, Stermy should I say, just jumping up there off the launch pad in the loading docks area, and ZYZ just hits him with an awesome.
There you go. Okay, now 2-3 score here. We've had a pretty slow scoring game so far, almost 5 minutes in. About one frag a minute here as the meeting up. This could be another one for ZYZ. Indeed it is. Coming in, taking out Stermy, who had almost no armor at that point. But there he is, sweeps in, grabs the gold. Not much gold left on ZYZ. This could be, whoa, a more direct hit with that rocket than he had on himself there. ZYZ did take some damage from his own rocket, but it hit directly on Stermy. As a result, no amount of armor could save him right there. So we're going to see what happens now as Stermy, with the Nvidia Spotlight, goes down one more time with a 5-3 situation now as ZYZ slowly pulling away. We saw, Stermy coming out pretty strong, 3-0, and now he hasn't picked up a kill in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
He's been starved of the armor, I think. ZYZ doing a good job of controlling the armor, and Stermy managed to get in for that main health, but he needs to start getting some armor. There he goes. He picks up the bronze armor, going to make a pass for the silver as well. That's on its spawn point, and picks that up as well. Now would be a good idea for him to move in, try and get a kill. He knows that ZYZ will only have the gold armor, as you see with the Nvidia Spotlight on Stermy. They both meet outside in the loading dock. ZYZ getting repelled away with the rockets from Stermy. It looks like Stermy chasing him down now into the silver armor room. Ends him with a shotgun there. He's going to get a spawn kill as well there. Oh, and it's tied once again at 5-all. It looks like it could be another spawn kill now as ZYZ desperately trying to escape from Stermy and not managing to. Pegs him down eventually in that bronze armor room, and Stermy getting the gold. It is now 6-5 in favour of Stermy.
Absolutely. These two players at the top of their game here, and one of the two best players in this tournament. One of them is going to have a chance to face Fatality or Vu in the winners versus loser bracket. That one's coming up, the grand finals, in just a little bit later on today. You're definitely going to want to stay tuned right here on TSN, www.tsncentral.com. Right now, with 6 minutes and 39 seconds passed in the game, we still have a 1-point game, and here they are meeting up. ZYZ has not enough momentum. He escapes through the teleporter, though. Does get out of there in time. Meeting up and trying to go for the gold armor. Who's going to make it? When is it going to spawn? Any second now. ZYZ up in the air, drops a rocket right into Stermy, and no chance right there. Stermy had the lower ground. He could not get any splash damage on ZYZ at that point. Was able to, basically it was an easy shot from that kind of a vantage point. So now ZYZ going to try and get the chase. Oh no, Stermy misses that jump right there in front of him off the bounce pad, and that allowed ZYZ to just take another real easy shot right in front of him. Doesn't even have to, aim that far ahead. Point blank rockets are some of the easiest shots to take right here in Painkiller, and we just got a 2-point score now in favor of ZYZ. We'll see if Stermy can pull it around. There's about halfway through right now, actually.
Indeed. I mean, like I said, it is a slow scoring game at the moment. 7-6. It is very, very close. The lead switching hands about 3 times now, and with the Nvidia Spotlight is on Stermy as he goes chasing him towards the gold armor platform. Manages to take out ZYZ there. Almost killing himself. He only had 11 health. Luckily, he didn't have to drop too far and didn't lose that much before he managed to pick up a soul shard. Now he's going to go chasing down after ZYZ, who's just left the silver armor room, and he looks like he's headed out towards the loading dock. Stermy is going to go out there as well, waiting for the gold armor to spawn, just switching between the vents and the outside world. There we go, picks up the gold armor, and ZYZ comes in, chasing after him up onto the platform where the mega box of ammo spawns, and it looks like Stermy running away there, really. He was knocked down to 77 health, needs to pick up some more soul shards, buff him back up to 100, which he does, and now he's only got 114 armor. Possibly that gold armor about to spawn any second now. Both players going to rush in towards the area. Looks like it's going to be ZYZ in there first. No, he backs away, and Stermy is the one that picks it up.
I think he got hit by a shotgun.
It was a shotgun, slowed him right down. He wouldn't have made it to the gold armor platform, so instead turned round, and Stermy was the one that flew straight over the top of ZYZ's head and picked up that gold armor.
Yeah, that's a great move. You just got to know when to use that shotgun, stop him in midair, that allows him to just sweep in, grab the gold instead. So now ZYZ is going to compensate by grabbing that mega and the silver. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Both of them have approximately the same amount of total health, counting in armor reduction here. And so ZYZ actually already taken one shot from Stermy. A little bit of splash damage on her. Oh, comes in with the shaft. ZYZ completely gets missed, though. Both players still have about the same armor and health. They're waiting for that gold to spawn. Meeting up right there. ZYZ knocked off. Stermy goes down to chase him. And now ZYZ is in a much better position to go for the gold, but too late. A rocket coming in from Stermy shuts him down, and another. And let's see if there's one more. Yes, ZYZ spawning right outside, but it manages to escape right there before Stermy can get him. Stermy's giving chase right now. ZYZ is trying to get out. He's got no momentum. Rocket coming in right there to finish him off one more time. Total score now 11-7, a 4-point game, and that is going to get a little bit longer here if they meet up again before ZYZ can get any armor. He's at about 32 health. This is not good for him. He has got to break this complete cycle. He just keeps spawning and finding Stermy before he can get any armor or mega health.
Indeed, he needs to, well, there's nothing you can really do at the end of the day if he's going towards the armor and Stermy's there.
Yeah, well.
That's what happened at the moment. It's a trap. And now the score is 7-11, like you say, Adam. And Stermy's starting to pull away a little, but we've seen it turn around from 3-0 already there. As ZYZ nips in, takes that gold armor, as we saw there on the NVIDIA spotlight, and then he's going to run away towards the silver armor. He's only got 41 armor left. There he goes, jumps off the launch pad, and now he's going to pick up that silver armor there, drop down onto the main floor at the side of Stermy, but crucified by Stermy, being flicked up in the air by a rocket, then bang, he gets hit with the stake. And now he got the spawn kill as well. The score is 8-12. It could be up to it's up to ZYZ to start pulling back into it, but at the moment it's looking good for it.
Yep, less than 5 minutes to go in this first map here on DM 1v1 Meatless, and they meet up now in the lower part of the silver armor room. ZYZ gets a 1-2 rockets and shuts down Stermy right there at the lower section as he tries to jump up but misses that jump pad right there. 9-12 now is the score as ZYZ is giving chase yet again to Stermy, who has got only the bronze armor, but ZYZ decides abort mission, go grab that gold armor, and now making his way around the map, trying to hunt down Stermy. He knows he's around there. Stermy actually looking for a fight with the silver armor, is now bugging out, says I did a little bit of damage, I'm going to run back and grab the gold if he can find it. ZYZ's making his way out there too. Gold has not spawned yet. They're fighting for it. ZYZ down below. Stermy coming up from behind. No, he decides this is not a time to fight. Comes back in, does a little bluff there. Who's going to win the gold as they finally make it over there? ZYZ gets it with 7 health. He's not going to be able to hold on unless he gets some. There it is. Picks up the soul shards. 1, 2, 3, and that is going to put him back to 100 health right there. That was a close one for him.
Indeed, managed to get that gold armor, which was crucial, really, and then managing to escape, which is even more crucial when you've only got 7 health, and now Stermy is going to take chase to him. ZYZ, though, is the one that is under the NVIDIA spotlight at the moment as he picks up the gold armor. He must have to go chasing now. He's 3 points behind. He's got about 3 minutes left to do it now, and there he goes. They meet up in the upper bronze room, and rockets from both players, really, not doing much damage, really. Stermy only got the bronze armor, though, so he needs to pick up the silver, which he does. And ZYZ just
look at ZYZ. He's doing that movement back and forth. He messed it up a little bit at the end there, but that's one of the most impressive moves here in Painkiller.
Yeah, I mean they met there in the vents, in the left vent, in fact, and they're just flashing past each other, not wanting the conflict. But it does look like Stermy is now on the run, which is a very wise thing to do. He's got 3 frags to work with, so he needs to make sure that he can run for long enough. He's got just over 3 minutes to go, and now they meet, and ZYZ with 2 very accurate rockets bearing down onto Stermy, takes him out. 2 points in it now, and Stermy knows that he needs to get some armor, and he needs to start running as fast as he can. Where he's going now, he's going to go through into the vent room, picking the left vent, in fact, and going through into the bronze armor room. Just going to sit around there, wait for ZYZ to come to him, and then try and get away from him. But they meet once again in the silver armor room. Mega health is on its spawn. Shaft coming out for ZYZ, bearing onto Stermy there, knocking him down to 40 health, 57 armor, but he's not going to take him down. In fact, Stermy even picking up the gold armor there. Looks like ZYZ is the one that's picked up the gold, the mega health. And stermy now under the NVIDIA spotlight is running like hell, and that is very, very wise there. Sees ZYZ and immediately turns in the opposite direction. A very wise thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. ZYZ does grab the silver, though, so that's going to give him a good bit of armor protection. Escapes outside, loses some of his momentum right there inside of those loading docks hallway. And so now let's get locked down on Stermy, following him with a 2-point lead. Almost about 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this match. They meet up again in the bronze armor room. Who's going to come out on top? Stermy escaping back into the silver armor room here. He's going to get out with a good bit of silver armor left. They're going to meet up at the gold here before it spawns. ZYZ, they actually exchanged places. He was outside, and they bypassed each other. Stermy wound up getting the gold there, coming from the outside. I don't know why ZYZ simply, said, forget it, I'm not going for the gold. I think he might have assumed that Stermy had a lot more armor than he did, or he had the mega health or something, because I thought they had pretty much the same armor and health at that point. But ZYZ must have felt bad about the positioning. He pulled out, 1 minute to go. Still 2 points in favor of Stermy. Can ZYZ pull it back? Joe, take us home.
He needs to, but Stermy there getting the final kill. He's got the mega health, he's got the gold armor, he's stacked up, so it's very hard now for ZYZ to get in there. Rockets from ZYZ almost hitting Stermy there. ZYZ's managed to get the gold. It looks like ZYZ is the one under our NVIDIA spotlight now. He's got 97 health, picks up the soul shard to knock him back up to 100. Needs to make a move now. He's got 3 points to make up in just over, 30 seconds exactly now. Jumps off the launch pad there and back through into the vent room. He's going to go off the pad once again and through into the right vent. Just spamming grenades and rockets everywhere he goes there, and picking up the gold as well. ZYZ needs to go chasing now. Looks like Stermy is
15 seconds
flying around the map. 15 seconds is not going to be enough for him to get 3 frags unless he gets the kill, and then 2 lucky spawn kills. He knows this. And they say
good game.
And indeed it was a very tight game, really.
Absolutely. That could have gone any which way, but Stermy doing a very good job there. Able to pull it out. 13-10 is your final score. He just he had the movement down. He's one of the pro players. When you get up at that point, it's hard to come back. Of course, Painkiller here at the World Tour UK stop, hosted by Game Frontier, and this particular portion brought to you by NVIDIA, the way it's meant to be played. Check it out at www.endzone.com. It's NVIDIA's own website for the gamers, exclusively for the gamers. You got demos, patches, all kinds of fun things to check out there.
Oh yeah, pretty cool website. I mean, I visited there quite a lot.
Absolutely.
The final score for that one, what was it, 13-10?
13-10 there on Meatless. Looks like we might be going here to Sacred, as they're not changing the map again. So you want to give us a little tour here of Sacred?
Yeah, indeed. I'll just get into my good old float cam. There we go. We'll start off in this room, seeing as though we're here already. We're in the broken spiral staircase room here. The silver armor spawning on this point here. To get up to that one, you can even take the ramp up there, or you can come off the jump pad. You've also got numerous bits of ammo in here for the chain gun, the explosives. We've also got 1 soul shard in that lower corner. Moving through then, we've got the mega health room, with the mega health, which spawns on that spot right there. You've got the shotgun that spawns there on the central pillar, and also some more explosive ammo. And then going up the stairs, more ammo dotted around in this room again. And then through into the all-important gold armor room. Quite a difficult one to make, really, this gold armor. There's no real easy way in there. You've got to either make a rocket jump.
A lot of people have found counters for persons, because there's been a lot of times when they're going for the gold armor and it's stolen right in front of them. So many times you'll see players, when they're going for the gold armor, they'll be throwing grenades, stakes, everything they have up there, because they know that somebody's going to try and sweep right in front of them. They want those explosions to go off up until the second that they grab the gold armor.
Indeed. I mean, the most common way to come into this one is via the teleporter there, which means that you're down low, and actually people come up from the entrances up high there, and you don't even see them come above you, and they take the gold right in front of your face. So you've got also the rocket launcher there. Once again, some numerous ammo, and also the soul shard in the corner. Then moving through into the central teleportation room, you've got 2 soul shards. You've got the shotgun in the corner there. You've also got the bronze armor and some more explosive ammo. And then up or high, the all-important 3rd tier.
Yeah.
Easily controlled, really. It's difficult to get up there unless you've got control of it. Obviously, you're close to the gold armor right there. And also, you've got the soul shard to boost your health, and also plenty of ammo in your reach.
And you can go anywhere you want from this 3rd tier, because you can jump down, and as you're jumping, you fly right in the teleporter from either direction. So you have numerous escape routes. You'll see a lot of players, if they're up a lot, then they're going to stay around the gold armor, but they're also going to stay out near that third tier while they're waiting for the gold to spawn, because that'll allow them to go, boom, just anywhere they want to escape, and the enemy will have to, take the time to figure out, okay, which side did he go in? Okay, now I got to follow him, but by the time they follow him, he went back through another direction. The interesting thing about the teleporters in here is, you go through one of them, and you come out of you go through, show them, go ahead.
You go through this one, and that takes you through into the gold armor room. Spawns up there, of course. You come back through this one, it takes you back into the main teleportation
So those just happen,
room.
it's a mirror, you go back in and out. One. But this is the different one.
This one, you go in there from the back of that teleporter, and then you come out in the broken spiral, the silver armor room. But when
now
you go
expect
back into
to go back
one,
out to the main teleportation room. You even see it there, but poof, you actually wind up right here in the gold armor room. So that's something, it takes, you'd think every time you go through one, you go backwards and you take it right back to the same place. But it's not quite the same in this map, and that's something the players have to get used to.
Yeah, indeed. The teleporters are quite fun, really, aside from the telefrags, which a lot of the players hate, really. And they are very good. They're a good addition to the game. And if they're used properly, they can make for a lot of fun in the game.
All right, so, last map, very, very close. A 3-point game in Painkiller is nothing. 13-10 being the final score. Now, looks like we are getting ready to go here. The match has begun. A 3-point game is extremely close. Sacred, another great map. This one could go either way. Joe, take us in.
Indeed, NVIDIA spotlight straight away from the start on stermy. He's the one that picked up the gold armor, just picking up some more ammo from the main teleportation room now and heading back down. In fact, changing his mind quite a bit, just moving left and right all the time. Now on the third tier of that main teleportation room, like we said, plenty of ammo and health up there. Gold armor on the spawn. ZYZ is going to make a pass on it. Misses the pad. With the gold armor on, but at the second attempt gets up there with a rocket. Now stermy knocked down to 116 armor, picking up the soul shard though from that third tier and getting back up to 100 health. Now picking up the silver armor as well. He's being chased down by ZYZ, who knows he's got the gold armor. He's also got a bit of that mega health left from what he picked up at the start. And now the gold armor once again on its spawn point. Stermy just dropping back from it, spamming grenades, as we said. That's all important to keep your opponents away. And in the end, ZYZ is the one that does a rocket jump up there, picks it up, and he's now looking good. The score, though, is still quite even.
He had a grenade that actually backfired there. He threw a grenade onto the pedestal to make sure nobody grabbed the mega health. But as he landed on the mega health, his own grenade exploded, taking a little bit of his health with him. But in Painkiller, your own explosives don't do quite as much damage to you as they would to the enemy. Right there, a very nice chain shot. You don't see a whole lot of chain used to finish people off because it is really, in stake midair. You could see stermy trying to jump off that third tier. ZYZ caught him and stopped him right in midair, said, nope, you ain't coming down. This is my house. And as a result, we see now the score 2-0 here, Joe. And so far, ZYZ basically opening up very strong here.
Yeah, stermy now under the NVIDIA spotlight. He's being chased, I think, by ZYZ. At the moment, he's only on 91 health and 150 armor there as he picks up the silver. He's going to go in for a pass on goal, decides against it as he sees ZYZ waiting, and then changes his mind again. He's going to go in. ZYZ on the second tier of that gold armor room, bearing down on him with the chain gun. Both players using the chain. In fact, stermy knocked down to a whole 13 health, which is nowhere near enough to survive at the moment. Soul shard's gone from that main teleportation room. Manages to pick up the one that spawns in the broken spiral staircase room, and now is running away. He's only got 15 armor and a 60 health. He manages to pick up the gold, the bronze, and boost his armor up to 100. Now going to make a pass on the gold. Rocky jumps up onto the spawn point, picks it up just before ZYZ gets there.
Nice.
Stake hits him though, knocks him down to 17 health, escapes to pick up the soul shards from the third tier of main teleportation, drops down into the main room and picks up the soul shards from the main room as well. And now stermy needs to keep in that gold armor room. He needs to sit there and camp it a bit, just get a bit of more control on the goal, I think. 2-0 he's behind.
Checking out what's going on with ZYZ right here. Boom! As I watch him, it's the curse of Camdare amplified because he is here at the event. As I take a look at ZYZ, he totally dies right in front of my eyes. Right there, first shot coming in. ZYZ hit midair by the shotgun. Good night. And that right there is stermy. Stermy's having stermy hitting midair by the shotgun. ZYZ having a much better time. No, stermy hit ZYZ in midair shotgun. Okay, it's 2-2. It's 2-2 right here. So ZYZ are going to get a lockdown on what he's doing right now with the mega health. He's got no armor, though, here, Joe. And stermy just picking up the gold there. Let's take a look at him.
Indeed. He's got not much health, though. He's only got 71. He just managed to pick up the soul shard. He was down to 41, I believe. 46 even. Now he has got 95 health, though. He's got the gold armor. ZYZ, though, under the NVIDIA spotlight, has 132 health and the silver armor. Going to go in, try and get a lead now. It is 2-all. It's still level. Both players going in for the gold armor. Gold armor on its spawn. Who's going to be the first one to make a move on it? Both players firing chain guns at each other. Rockets coming from ZYZ. stermy eventually escaping, but no, backs in on himself, comes in, gets the gold armor, picking up the soul shard from the corner of that room. ZYZ knows that he's lost it and decides to go away and pick up that silver armor. stermy now under the NVIDIA spotlight as he moves through into the gold armor room, spaffing grenades as he goes because he knows ZYZ is there, firing rockets down as well just to the entrance of that teleporter, and stermy is going to make a move onto the gold armor pad. ZYZ greets him on the second tier though of that gold armor room. It looks like he could make a move for the gold. No, stermy's going to be killed. ZYZ using the chain to good effect there, total lock onto him, and just drain all his health with the chain gun.
You know, the chain gun is a very interesting weapon because it's a chain and a rocket launcher. And here we go, meeting up inside the Mega Health room. ZYZ, 1, 2, 3 rockets, barely survives with 3 health. Going to grab the silver armor there to help him out. And he's going to meet up again with stermy. Stermy's going to back off, decides to go for the gold. Whoa! A grenade coming right at the gold armor. stermy didn't even have a chance, couldn't dodge it. But wow, right off the spawn, he gets a stake. Score now 6-3. ZYZ was having a good run there until stermy decides, you know what, I'm just going to pull out a stake, take him down. And so as a result, we have a 3-point game with 10 minutes to go. This one's still pretty damn close.
It is indeed, and obviously it's 1-0 at the moment for ZYZ on the map, so it's all up to stermy to get back into this one. If he does lose, of course, it is the lower bracket, so he will be out and he will be going home with not much really. So stermy has a lot to play for. Both players do, and stermy gets in on the goal. Oh, managing to kill ZYZ there. Only had 25 health left. Now he's down to 40, but ZYZ is above him, and a shotgun in midair takes down ZYZ once again, and stermy pulls to within 1 point of him, and it is now 6-5. NVIDIA spotlight switches to ZYZ as he picks up the mega health now. Going to rush the gold, I think. No, he's going to settle for bronze first, picking up a bit of armor, then go back through into the broken spiral. Go for silver as he flashes past stermy there, using the shotgun, both players, and it looks like stermy actually the one that's chasing at the moment, even with the 1 point lead. As they both come in onto each other, chain gun coming out for ZYZ, finishes him off with a rocket, makes it 7-5, settling for the silver armor. He's going to go for the gold now. It's on his spawn point, spamming the grenades, but stermy gets in there before him.
Double kill!
Crucifies ZYZ. ZYZ finished him off with the shotgun in the end though. A double kill, and it is now still a 2-point game, 8-6 in favor of ZYZ.
All right, so they're both spawning in, and looks like right there was that was another stake.
It was a stake
from ZYZ, making it now 9-6. It happened so fast. I turned from one monitor to look at the other, and I missed it. That's how fast it happened. Right there, 9-6. ZYZ is now trying to lock down the mega health, it looks like here. Expecting it to spawn. Nope, he's just passing through the room. Comes right through and didn't realize stermy was right on his butt with that shotgun. Took him down easy. So ZYZ had to spawn back in, grabs the silver there, and it's now again a 2-point game. ZYZ having a hard time pulling out on he's had a lead for a good while here. He just can't increase it. Every time he gets a couple of kills, stermy says, you know, he gets more determined, comes right back, answers with his own kills right there. So, you know, this one can go any direction right now, and ZYZ is going to be meeting up for the mega health here. And there they go, 1, 2, 3 rockets, and there it is. stermy coming out on top. I believe he had more armor and better armor at that point there, Joe.
You know what, that was a crucial moment in the game. I think stermy can come back from this one. ZYZ moved in for the mega health. The mega health wasn't there. stermy snuck up behind him as he was moving away, killed him, picked up the mega health, got the gold as well. And it was very, very good. And now the NVIDIA spotlight switches to ZYZ as the score is 9-9. It is a tied game. stermy got the gold though, so ZYZ needing to get more armor, picks up the silver armor, going to go up there into the mega health room. Both players meet. Mega health on its spawn. Who's going to make a move? ZYZ picks up the mega health, but is he going to be able to take down stermy? stermy dropping right down in front of him. Rocket from both players, but stermy only got 8 health, no armor at all at the moment. He's going to
stake grenade! That was a stake grenade.
That would have finished him off with a lot of armor, but as it only had 8, that splash damage just finished him off, and ZYZ once again moves into the lead.
Talking about swatting a fly with a sledgehammer. That was completely overpowered right there, taking him down 8 health with a stake grenade. So now we're at the 8-minute mark, slightly less than half the game left. ZYZ is pulling ahead just again, 1 point. game here. 10-9. If ZYZ can hold on to this, we're going to force it into a third map. Otherwise, Stermy going to try and come back and win it. Telefrag there for ZYZ, making it now 11-9 with a spawn kill. 12-9 right there. So could see that Mega Health spawn in about 5 or 6 seconds here as ZYZ is now dancing inside the silver. Misses the jump pad to the silver. As a result, Stermy sweeped in and grabbed it. He's trying to get away though. Nope. Easy chain there by ZYZ. That chain gun extremely deadly for finishing off your opponent at long range there, Joe.
Yeah, indeed. He didn't have much health left to take off Stermy, but managed to finish it off. Stermy is now on 6 health. Needs to get some soul shards. Desperately go through into the gold armor room. Going back on himself, just sitting around.
ZYZ is armor stacking here. Grabbed the silver. Had to damage himself twice.
Oh, yeah. That is control of the map. When you know you can do that and damage yourself and pick up all the armors, that's when you know you've got control. Yeah, and
there's nothing to
take it out once again from behind with the chain gun there from ZYZ, and now Stermy needs to get some sort of armor. Even if he has to settle for the bronze, it's better than nothing. He's managed to pick up silver though. Going to head out, and the NVIDIA spotlight is on him for those that are watching at home. And now Stermy sat above the door in the gold armor room, just spaffing his grenades down off the wall. And this is good actually, because obviously the grenades rebound and take anyone that comes through. But ZYZ coming up behind him, Stermy didn't notice, and before he even realised, he was hit with 2 rockets. And now ZYZ under the NVIDIA spotlight is on a roll. He's picked up the Mega Health. He's also got the gold armor, a DS there, and is looking very, very good at the moment. Just chasing around the map. He's 15-9 up. He's got lots to work with, so he can go aggressive and try and capitalise on this lead.
Absolutely. He's playing really aggressive. He's not going to slow down, and sometimes that works for you. Sometimes it works against you, because if you do make a mistake when you're playing aggressive, you could lose 1, 2, 3, or 4 kills, 2 to spawn kills. But right now it's working for him as another one comes in. Here comes a spawn kill for him. 1, 2. He's missing a lot. Finally got to finish him off here. There it is. He had to damage himself a little bit to do it, but he did get that extra kill. It's always worth it. And there they go, meeting up a second spawn kill. Yes, indeed, right there. 2 spawn kills for ZYZ. Opens this lead now to a 9-point game with less than 5 minutes to go. Stermy really has to turn it on here if he's going to try and come back. ZYZ going to grab that gold. Stermy waiting for that silver to spawn. ZYZ would probably want to go to the silver now and shut him down. Is he going to be able to? Yeah, it looks like he's already there. ZYZ now escaping over to the Mega Health, but it's not there either. There it is. A little bit off on his timing there, but he did grab that, and that's important. He's got the double stack. 200 for health and armor.
Indeed, Stermy now under the NVIDIA spotlight, picking up the silver armor. He was wandering around the map for a good minute there, just thinking, what the hell, nothing's here. ZYZ just been around the map and picked every last thing up, and that's how you need to control this map. Stermy now in main teleportation room. He knows that ZYZ's up above him on the 3rd tier, just spamming grenades as he goes through into the gold armor room. Once again, spamming all the time as he goes, just covering his back. He doesn't want to be crept up on, and now he moves in for a pass on the gold. Knows that ZYZ's waiting for him though. Rocket jumps up behind him. He's going to get a good couple of rockets out onto ZYZ, who does pick up the gold armor in front of him, and once again Stermy has to back away and settle for that silver armor, which is not on its spawn pad just yet. And ZYZ is taking quite an interesting one here. He's staying up high, like we said. The 3rd tier of that main teleportation room and the gold armor spawn is crucial, because you do have the height advantage. You can use it for spamming grenades and rockets in every direction around the map, and basically just stop your opponent getting anywhere near that crucial gold armor.
Yep, still a 9-point game here. ZYZ doing a good job staying away. It looks like we will be going to 3 maps here in just a little bit. Sacred, the last one we saw was meatless, so we're going to be on Psycho or Absence for the 3rd one here, as it looks like ZYZ is basically ending any chance that Stermy has by just keeping away and keeping control of this map. As you said, he has been doing an amazing job. He's had the Mega Health and the gold armor like 3 times in a row now on these spawns. And I mean, he's had the gold armor every spawn. He's had the Mega Health like 3 times in a row, and half the time he gets to steal the silver from Stermy too.
Indeed, I mean, Stermy now is the one. No, he's not. ZYZ is the one that's under the NVIDIA spotlight. Grenades being spammed from both players. Stake near there, almost hitting ZYZ. ZYZ gets in for the goal though. Stermy got a good chase on him, and he's got a good couple of rockets into his feet. Well, is he going to be able to take it out? Just switching between those teleporters, but Stermy not managing to catch ZYZ. ZYZ is on the run. He's got 9 points to play with. Still a good couple of minutes remaining, and it's all up to Stermy to get chasing him down. Like we said, we're going to go into a 3rd map.
There it is.
And there we go. Shotgun pegs him down in the end, hit him with a couple of rockets, and now Stermy does have the goal. He's only got 29 health.
But he didn't get any spawn kills.
Yeah, no spawn kills, which is what you need when you're 9 points down, or 8 points down now as he is. and he needs to keep control of the gold and also go for the mega health, I think.
Actually, it looks like stermy is doing a good job relying on that shotgun to slow down ZYZ. As you can see, he keeps losing all his momentum with only 13 health. He's just basically relying on the fact that he's a little bit higher up, and stermy can't get a clean shot on him. And, anytime stermy goes after him, he'll jump down and go to a different direction. But ZYZ locked down, even though he has the gold armor. Stermy's going to get the kill here. No! Yes, indeed, right there as he grabs a rocket. But ZYZ holding out his spawns, making sure he has plenty of time here. It's now a 7-point game, I'm sorry. And this is maybe possible, but we got less than 1 minute and 30 seconds left.
It's going to be difficult, and now stermy, only with 23 health, needs to get in on the gold. Manages to pick up the soul shard and rocket jump up for that gold armor now. And it looks like ZYZ has managed to get in on that mega health. He's also got the silver armor. Nvidia spotlight is on stermy at the moment as he moves through the back of the teleporter and through into the broken spiral. He's picking up the rocket launcher that spawns in there. He's got the gold armor. He's still got 200 of it in the main teleportation room, circling around each other. And ZYZ, it was thrown up in the air by a rocket there from stermy. And a crucifixion
6-point game here. Could maybe have something happen. I don't think so. Stermy's going to have to get a lot of spawn kills in a row right now to tie it up, but I don't think it's going to happen. With that stake kill, he did bring himself a little bit closer, getting the vanity points here, but it does look like we are entering garbage time. I do not think this is going to happen. Here we go. 30-second mark here. Going to watch what Stermy's doing. I think he's pretty sure that he's out of it. He's just going to try and get 1 or 2 more kills here, and there he goes. He's going for it. Not going to happen. No, ZYZ shutting him down right at the end there and saying good game from both players. Amazing game right there with 15 seconds. We are in garbage time, but Joe, that was a great game there on Sacred. What do you think we are going to see, Psycho or Absinthe?
Indeed, it's going to be a difficult one. I mean, it could be very interesting to see. I think Absinthe would be a good map, to be honest with you, and it'll be very, very interesting to see who's the stronger. Obviously, Absinthe.
Right there, final score 19-12.
Yep.
Here on Sacred. A little bit farther. Hey, we're over here now. We're just watching the game from up there. We're just being spectators ourselves. Oh, wait, no, we're confused. Things are going crazy.
There we go.
Haywire. What's going on? Okay. Here we go.
Back.
So, we got a much larger score. There was a 19-16 score. Yep. And everybody over here is laughing at us. They're like, what are you guys doing? All right. So, it was a lot bigger score that time, but you can see ZYZ absolutely pulled out. But looks like we have possible play here on Psycho. Did they vote for this one, or was this one just pulled up?
No, I believe it. I think, let's have a look through the console. No, it looks like it could have just been
I think we're waiting for an admin switch right here. We're just waiting for the admin to come over, flip the coin, and decide which one's which. Psycho would be a very interesting map for these two players. As we saw the last couple games, spawn kills didn't play a whole lot in. We saw ZYZ get a lot of them last round, but stermy did get a couple himself. But in this map, as we said in the past, this one has a lot of spawn kills. What is it, 7 spawn points on Sacred? This one has 4 or 5?
Yeah, there's not many to cover really. And obviously Painkiller brought to you by Nvidia, the way it's meant to be played. And it's all good. I mean, what do you think to this one, Psycho? It's going to be a difficult map, I think, for both players, possibly. But I think, at the end of the day, it's all about who can use that shotgun to better effect. So it's going to be interesting to see. I mean, who do you fancy on Psycho?
On Psycho, I think it's going to be probably ZYZ. I think he's got a lot better movement, and in Psycho, his movement is a lot more important on Psycho because you can basically control the map if you get 2 points, 1 of 2 points. You get both rocket launchers all the time, or you get both armors. And that's going to be the most important thing. Here we go. Game's live.
Yeah, as we had our back to it then, and we're going to go straight off the start with
Thanks for the heads up over there in the production booth.
Under the Nvidia spotlight now, we have
on the Intel bridge. Let's get it going.
It's down 1 frag already, and stermy there with a good start though. ZYZ has got the gold and the mega health as well, so a very, very good start there by the German, and he's now going to go chasing after stermy. Stermy picking up the silver armor and trying to run away. He needs to get some more ammo on him. He's not got much left. He's only got the stake, not even got a rocket launcher at the moment. And now just firing some stake nades down, trying to spam those grenades as well, which is a very good idea when obviously the gold armor is quite sealed in on this map. It's behind an actual, like a glass screen, so it is difficult to get into. Stermy though has got that the mega health, going to pick up the silver armor as well, goes charging into the twisted staircase. Looks like ZYZ is there as well, but in the end, Stermy came off worse and decided to come away and go for that gold armor. Both players charging in for it. It's on its spawn point. It's going to be Stermy that gets in there and then backs away past the glass screen. He's not going to go down the elevator though. Switches back round and he's just going to wait there. He's going to try and bluff ZYZ, and I think it's worked. ZYZ desperately trying to catch up with him, and he lost control of him there, but still 1-0 in favour of ZYZ.
Yep, these guys are basically playing for a good chunk of money. If you remember here, basically one of these guys is going to be forced into 3rd or 4th place, and I'm sorry, we have these guys are already through 6th. So, you know, 6th place, what's the difference here? 6th place is going to be 2,500. And 1st place is 15,000. So you're playing for a good chunk of cash here, and the one that wins this will definitely get 4th, which is $5,000.
Indeed. Will it?
Third, sorry, they'll get the third.
This is the semi-final, isn't it? Because we got Strider.
It's the lower bracket semi-final. Yeah, at the same time we got Strider and Zacchaeus. Whoever wins this one will go on to play the finals. So they'll play the winner of the upper bracket. Oh no.
No, they'll play the winner of Strider and
right.
Zacchaeus.
So there you go. We're back actually to a 0-0 score as ZYZ kills himself as we're just rambling while we're waiting for these guys to actually fight each other.
Back to 0-0 though, so it's all good.
Yeah.
0-0. We're back to the start, and we're already 2.5 minutes.
All right, rewind 2 minutes. Let's go again.
2.5 minutes gone, and it is still 0-0, courtesy there of a bit of a suicide by ZYZ.
Look at those stakes coming in.
Yeah, stakes is all that's happening at the moment, just drifting across the upper Whiteholes area. Stermy picking up that gold armor now, and he's under the NVIDIA spotlight. He's going to pick up the gold once again, injuring himself to pick it up though, and he's going to go into the main lobby area, chasing down ZYZ, who now escaped, and Stermy not going to chase. He's not going to fall into the trap. He's just going to go sit up in those upper Whiteholes area and possibly just wait for it to come. Switching over now with the NVIDIA spotlight onto ZYZ. He is camped out on that Mega Health spawn, picks it up just before Stermy comes jumping in front of him, and Stermy being knocked down to 67-56 gold armor on the spawn point, and ZYZ stolen it in front of him. He's still only got 100 health though. He's being knocked down by the grenades there of Stermy, so he needs to get the Mega Health, which is what he's going to do now. He's sat, as you can see, on the twisted staircase, almost taking out Stermy there as he comes in for a pass on the silver, and now both players going to go charging in for the gold. Stermy in the upper Whiteholes, ZYZ in the upper Whiteholes, a changed position. Stermy forced down to the low one. ZYZ's rocket hits him, making it 1-0. 3 minutes 40 gone. It's going to be a close match, this one.
Absolutely. This one is going to be playing very defensively for both guys. Neither one want to give this one up. This is for all the marbles. And looks like now ZYZ with 3 in a row in the last 30 seconds or so. Bam, bam, bam. Picks him up. He's now going to go for the gold. Fell off of that stairwell there a little bit. There he goes. He's got his jumping movement. Bingo, right there, waited for that gold to spawn in. Actually, I don't think he missed. I think he did that on purpose. He wanted that spawn exactly. But wow, comes in perfect timing. Gets the double stack right in front of us here. And he's now chasing down Stermy. Stermy knows that he's trying to get out of there. He's like, I can't fight this. No way. I don't have the armor to do it. And so now with 4 minutes and 21 seconds gone, ZYZ is in control of the gold again. And we're going to see another Mega Health spawn in another 30 seconds. So we're going to see who gets it. But right now Stermy is woefully underclassed here as he does not have enough armor or health.
Indeed, as I was saying before, in the last match we covered, Psycho does only have 2 armors. It's only got the silver and the gold, so it is quite easy to control both. And now they're going to go in and fight for the gold armor. And Stermy is the one that comes out last. ZYZ taking him down, making it 4-0, grabbing the gold armor. He is the one that's under the NVIDIA spotlight at the moment, goes into the twisted staircase. Stermy just flashing past him there. ZYZ is going to move in. Move for that. No, he's going to bypass the Mega Health spawn, and what goes in chasing after it is he sees Stermy trying to get in there for the silver armor. Stermy picks up the silver armor and gets away once again. ZYZ picking up the Mega Health, and he's now going to move in. He's double stacked 181, 200. He needs to move in. He knows that grenades are being spammed in his direction. Going now and just sitting in that upper lobby area waiting for Stermy to show himself, which he does. Comes out from the upper Whiteholes, but Stermy once again just back into the teleporters, using these teleporters quite well to avoid the wrath of ZYZ.
All right, we're going to switch on over here to the Intel helmet cam of Stermy, and looks like he is still having a hard time, not able to get up in the score. I think we had a 1-0 score in favor of ZYZ at the beginning. ZYZ killed himself. Stermy has not yet to make a single score in the first 5 minutes and 48 seconds of Psycho here. But as we said, it's a low-scoring game for this situation because it's such a small map. You'd expect a lot more kills to have happened so far. Stermy's doing a very good job. Even though he's not getting the kills, he's also avoiding being killed, and I think that's one of the first gold pickups he's made this game yet. And as a result, he is doing a lot better here. So he is now going to try and control that. He's got the armor and the silver now. He is definitely making his way forward. Let's see if he can just get a kill here as he got it right there. He's going to get, no, yes, he did get his spawn kill before ZYZ could pick up that gold. Stermy was right on top of it.
Indeed, and a reminder from the first and second round scores, 13-10 was the score from the first round in favour of Stermy, and the second round was a bit of a whitewash in favour of ZYZ.
19-16.
Was it? It was that close?
It was a little farther, yeah.
19-16, obviously.
It was 18-16, and then it switched. He got one kill at the end. So.
Yeah. And obviously we're 4-2 up now, 2 points in it, and Stermy is the one that needs to get back into it. He's got the mega health, he's got the gold, and he's desperately trying to seek down ZYZ, who is on a roll. Stermy under the NVIDIA spotlight at the moment. They both meet up in the upper Whiteholes area. Stermy just firing his rockets out. He's the one that must be in control with the armor and the health at the moment. Indeed he is. 72-76 is his stats at the moment. ZYZ. Stermy now picking up the gold armor, and that NVIDIA spotlight still focused on him as he sits on the mega health spawn. Picks up the mega health as well.
Timing.
He's got 119 with his armor. Needs to get in for the goal for another pass. Indeed he's going to move in there. ZYZ already waiting, and Stermy taking himself out, taking down ZYZ in the process. So getting a frag and then totally cancelling it.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly what happened. He's like, 5-4. Bingo. You didn't even see it on your screen. It flashed so fast. They killed each other. He killed himself and his opponent at exactly the same time. Waiting for that gold armor to spawn. Here is ZYZ. Stermy wants to try and get it too. Here he comes around the corner. Tries to shut him down. Whoa. He falls underneath. Very nice rocket jump to escape right there, you saw. Sometimes you just got to get out of there, and you got to do it fast. Rocket jump off the wall. As a result, he got a lot of momentum, and that allowed him to escape 1, 2, 3 times so far. ZYZ meets up with him again, and Stermy still gets away as he knows he doesn't have any armor, and he's looking at ZYZ, and he can see a little bit of gold poking up underneath that completely red suit. But that's a different story. 4-2 is your score. 2-point game here. It's still gold armor in favor of ZYZ. Stermy's relegated to the silver, and they're going to fight it out here at the gold one more time.
Indeed, Stermy with the mega health though, so it could change the balance of it there as they both come face to face in the Whiteholes area. Next rocket gets the kill, and it is ZYZ who gets it off first.
Stermy got completely ambushed.
Yeah, that was a bit.
ZYZ knew exactly where he was.
Yeah. Splash damage really finishing Stermy off there. He was took well under the stairs. The splash damage of those rockets took him down, and it looks like we could see a spawn kill here as they both go out into the outside area. ZYZ rocket jumped through the teleporter.
Flawless victory.
Hit him with a rocket as he came through. Makes it 6-2, 4 points in it, and we know that 4 points really isn't a lot on this map here. DM spawn kill.
Oh no, that's right. DM spawn kill, not MP spawn kill. So here we go, 200 to 100, and 200 armor, 100 health here for ZYZ. Again, it's the exact same situation. ZYZ has had control of the gold almost every time here. Stermy needs to get a couple of good aimed shots in, because the difference between gold and silver, it's not that much, but the difference between gold and mega health and silver is a lot. As we just watched ZYZ pick up the double stack, re-grab the gold here. He's going to damage himself. He didn't do it right away. He waited a little bit to throw off the timing of Stermy here. And they meet up again in the main room. ZYZ, 1, 2, 3 rockets. Perfect hits, each of every one. As a result, he hardly took any damage from Stermy. He is just pulling away right now. He's just going to keep it up here. I think he's going to win this one. 7-2 is the current score. Easily, Stermy could come back with 5 minutes remaining, but I think ZYZ is going to get on top of this one.
Yeah, indeed. He just, as long as he controls the armors, it will be through. And at the moment, he's got the mega health, he's got the gold armor, and he could quite well just hold on to this one. He is under the NVIDIA spotlight. Obviously, the winner of this one will be playing the winner of Zacubus versus Strider. I think that could possibly be over, actually, by now, so maybe we'll find out that sometime shortly. And obviously, ZYZ now, as we saw on the player cam, looking very cool and collective. He knows he's in front at the moment. He's got 5 points to work with, and he's not going to stop, though. He's not going to go all defensive. He knows that he needs to keep on top of the mega health, which he picks up.
He's just 211, got complete map control this
double
entire
stack,
game.
totally. And now he's going to take down Stermy once again in the low Whitehole. Stermy having to back away into the main lobby area, picking up some soul shards, putting his health up to 40. And as we can hear there in the background, we have a bit of CS going off. It's going to be NOA and, I believe, Nip over there playing once again. So that sounds quite interesting. The first match.
We're probably going to jump into that as soon as this one's over. It's almost gone.
Yeah. So 7-2, still the score here with the NVIDIA spotlight on ZYZ once again as he moves into the upper Whiteholes area. Going to go for a pass now into the main lobby, and ZYZ having to back away in the end. Stermy going to sit there. He's going to wait for this gold arm to spawn. ZYZ just peeking around the corner. Grenades being fired in his direction, but now Stermy really making a bit of a mistake. Backed away from the actual gold arm itself, and the rockets came in from ZYZ, but Stermy still nonetheless picking up that gold armor. So ZYZ has lost the control of gold, but can Stermy capitalise on it?
That's going to be the important part because now they meet up at the Mega Health. ZYZ backs off from, gets one shot in actually on Stermy and then backs off. Stermy's now down to about 150 gold armor. They meet up, but Stermy does have the Mega Health. This is going to give him a huge advantage. 1, 2, that's all it took right there to get the gold. Actually, no, ZYZ did grab the gold there, even as he died, denying it to Stermy, because it would be nice if when you picked up your opponent's body parts, you also got their armor. But whoa, with no armor, ZYZ sweeps in, takes him out with a quick 1-2 punch with the rockets. Actually, that was a grenade there too as well, so you got to give credit there. ZYZ, those grenade kills are hard to make, but Stermy coming right back, doing a little kamikaze there, taking himself and his opponent out, meaning that no score change happened right there. 8-3, 5-point game with 3 minutes left. ZYZ gets another one, opening it up to 6. I think this is where he runs away. He's going to play very defensive. He's just going to keep on the move. He's going to make sure he has the gold and the Mega Health, or at least the Mega Silver, I think, is a combo that ZYZ is going to go for.
Yeah, it's quite difficult if your opponent is running on Psycho, because obviously it is a small map. You can move around it very, very quickly, so it's difficult to keep tabs on your opponent.
There's so many ways to go with the teleporters. The only one that's really compact is the gold armor hallways.
That's
because
the only place.
You can only go out one way, or 2 ways, really.
And of course, there's places to hide on this one as well, as ZYZ once again taking down Stermy, as we saw on the NVIDIA Spotlight camera there. Stermy under it now, and he's going to go outside. Got nothing to pick up because ZYZ's got it. No! Oh, that was awesome stuff. He knows the position exactly there of Stermy, and again on the spawn takes him down.
There we go. I mean, now it's DM spawn kill.
Yeah, ZYZ knows exactly where Stermy is going. He's using his sound very, very well and just keeping tracks of him the whole time.
Yeah, absolutely. As we saw earlier, we're talking about spawn kills. I haven't seen Vu play yet, but I think Fatality is going to win this one based on he seemed to have like the spawn kills absolutely down every single time. He just fired, and then he turned and he fired, and he turned and he fired, and every time he fired, there was Gelisak or there was Strider. He dominated both of them with those spawn kills, and I think that's something that he's been practicing. I mean, it is partial luck, but a lot of it is knowing exactly where and when they're going to spawn. Coming in again there for ZYZ. 13-3 now is your score. 10-point game. It's pretty much all downhill from here for ZYZ. Meets up again, gets a spawn kill. As you saw, Stermy just charging in there, trying to get a desperate stake shot. Wouldn't matter. ZYZ's got enough armor to last at least one stake, and then he's just going to pull out a rocket launcher and take out Stermy pretty easily. Stermy going for the stake grenades there, trying to desperately to find ZYZ. He's not giving up. He's got a minute left. He's still fighting. That's a true pro gamer right there.
Yeah, very much so. We've now got a minute left. Stermy is the one who was really lagging behind there. Just a crucifixion for good measure there. Good old vanity kills in the end. And ZYZ under.
Well, if you're going to win, you might as well win by 20,000.
Yeah, quite winning style, you know. I wouldn't surprise to be seeing the Shredder coming out anytime shortly. Explode
that would be fun.
Flying blades going across the main lobby area. So now Stermy is the one that needs to back away. He's only got 70 health, 83 armor. And he's not.
Exhibition match between Fatality and Vu, where they only use the Shredder in that burst mode that sends it out in really slow motion. See who gets the first kill, they'll win. Now Stermy pulling out the Painkiller there. We'll just wait another 15 seconds. This one's basically over. ZYZ sending out the good game. Both guys played a great game here, as we can tell. 3rd and 4th seed, absolutely deserved. Stermy coming up just a bit short. He's going to have a chance to fight for, I believe, 5th or 6th place. Actually, no, 4th and 5th. He gets to fight for either 4th and 5th or 6th, something like that. I hate these double elimination brackets. 17-5 there, your final score. And as you can see there, we got Stermy and ZYZ talking to each other, saying, hey, good game, man. Great job. Now they're going to get to play the consolation finals, figure out who's going to be exactly in one of those top 6 places. But we now see ZYZ moving on to face the winner of...